All right, so you can't out-exercise bad nutrition. That's just the truth. That's the truth. Now, I'm not a nutritionist. I'm not a dietitian. I am a certified personal coach. So I do personal training. Okay, that's my thing. Um, what do I know about nutrition? Well, I can tell you that I understand that there are three simple macros that we got to understand, right? Carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. If you don't understand those, then you're not going to understand even how to eat for performance. So hopefully some of you are going, what does that mean? How do you eat for performance? Well, let me tell you that if you're going to do 30 minutes of any exercise, you need carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are quick energy. An apple, right? It has plenty of carbohydrates. By the way, so does a cupcake. Has tons of carbohydrates, right? So you got to decide, all right, what am I really doing here? Am I going to eat something healthy that gives me good carbs, or is it going to eat something that's not as healthy? Maybe they just taste good. So I'm not going to tell you guys we got to cut out every single sweet. We got to cut out, all of the fast food immediately, and we got to cut out all the soda and so forth. But I will tell you that over time, you guys got to cut that stuff out. Let's wean ourselves off of the things that are not good, and let's replace them with things that are good. So, I'm from the Deep South. I'll deep fry a pork chop or a piece of chicken in a minute. Right? I like fried shrimp. I like fried everything. Fried fish. You name it. If it's deep fried in some sort of Crisco or oil, I love it. But I eat it sparingly. Does that make sense? Once a month, I'm going to go and I'm going to have fried chicken. I usually get it at Golden Corral because they got pretty good fried chicken, and I don't like to cook it because it's so messy. It's okay to do that. So what are you doing the other 29 days out of the month? You need to grill it. That's the bottom line. Grill it or broil it. You can even get away with pan frying it with a little bit of olive oil or maybe coconut oil, but you got to stop deep frying stuff. That's the first thing. Don't deep fry everything. All right. Mostly we're talking about meat, right? So what really is meat? It's the second thing. It's protein. Guys, you must have some sort of protein. You can get it through beans if you're a vegetarian or a vegan, but it's hard. It's a lot of work trying to get. Sorry about that. Trying to get. It's a lot of work trying to get all the protein you need to build muscle. So what I want you guys to think about is, if I want to get stronger, right? We're trying to build certain muscles so that you won't have aches and pains that Emily is trying to treat you guys with reset therapy. Okay. By the way, I still want you to go see Emily, and I'm sure she wants to see you, but she wants you to start making improvements as well. She's the one that's come to us and said, hey, this is a good thing that we can do. So you got to have the right protein. You need clean meat. Anything that you don't know what the ingredients are that went into it is not clean. So sausage, you don't know what's in that sausage, it isn't clean, right? Bacon, I love bacon, but you know what? I eat bacon once a month. I just don't eat it very often. Pepperoni, everybody loves pepperoni pizza and so forth. All right, I keep getting this phone call. Let me turn this thing off here. Here we go. So anyway, you need to have chicken, like a rotisserie chicken is good. You can cut up your own chicken if you want, and you can cook it. Chicken legs, chicken thighs, chicken wings, chicken breast, all those things are fine. So processed chicken, like chicken lunch meat, processed, not good. Bad for you. All right, let's try not to eat that. Go ahead and get your rotisserie chicken, slice that thing up, make your sandwich out of rotisserie chicken. Stop using processed meats, okay? But increase your protein intake. You guys can eat a boiled egg for breakfast, protein shake for breakfast. Those things will help you. For those of you that don't eat breakfast, we're going to have a talk about that. You're going to need to make some changes. You got to have the protein to get you started. You got to have the carbs to get you started in the morning, and so on and so forth. So let's talk about the third thing. Let's talk about fat. Guys, if you're going to be on a long journey, let's say that you're on a marathon or an ultra marathon, maybe you're going to hike the Appalachian Trail for a couple of weeks, you need fat. Fat is a long chain source of energy that, the enzymes eat one block at a time. It takes a long time to burn that. It's good for extended training, extended workouts. By the way, omega-6 and omega-3 fatty acids is good for the brain. Kind of need that so you can think clearly. So we don't want to cut out all fats. Let's talk about healthy fats for just a minute. Coconut oil is what you want to cook in. Olive oil is not bad either. Stay away from vegetable oil. Stay away from canola oil, which is just garbage, right? Stay away from that. Stay away from Crisco. Anything that's solid at room temperature is not good for you. So at least use some sort of oil, right? Rather than a solid like lard or Crisco. Not good for you. Okay. What else? Like almonds have a very healthy fat, and they're good. They're good for your body. So I'd want you to do that. Use almonds as your snack. Other tree nuts, if you can eat tree nuts, are good. Walnuts are extremely good for the brain, right? So do that. You can eat avocado, man. Let's replace mayonnaise if you like mayonnaise. Try to replace it with avocado or guacamole. It's fattening. It's got fat in it, but it's a healthy fat. So kind of keep that in mind. I want to kind of talk just a second, and you can write this down. If you got a minute, write it down. Each macro, measured in grams, has a certain amount of calories. I don't want you counting calories unless that's just your thing, unless you just want to. I'm not encouraging you to do that. But I'll tell you that if you eat 1 gram of carbohydrates, it's 4 calories. 1 gram of carbohydrates is 4 calories. 1 gram of protein is 4 calories. I'll say that again. 1 gram of protein, 4 calories, just like carbs. 1 gram of fat is 9 calories. So it's the same amount of food. A gram is a little teeny bit of food. It's not a lot. 1 gram of fat is 9 calories. It's more than double protein or carbs. So let's think about being hungry. If you're trying to starve yourself, you're on some sort of weight loss thing and you're trying to do maybe some intermittent fasting, and you're looking at, well, what can I eat? I'm hungry. I need to eat something. Man, eat carbs and proteins. Stay away from the fats because it doesn't fill you the way that you can eat a lot. You can eat a lot of lettuce, tomato, and cucumbers in a salad and get very minimal carbohydrates, and you'll fill up. Same thing, you can eat chicken. You can eat even pork. I would say that you could eat like ham isn't the best, but it's not bad. It's better than processed pork, like buying ham lunch meat that's prepackaged at the store. Not the same as the ham that you get. That's a large ham on the bone. You can eat a pork chop. Again, grill those things. But again, stay away from processed meats. But again, you're going to fill up better. You're going to feel full and satisfied. With the carbs and the proteins, be careful eating a bunch of fat. Use the fat in the form of snacks, in my opinion. So again, go with those almonds. You guys can eat avocado. That's super good for you. There's a lot of other things you can do with fats, and you need to get a certain amount of fat. So I'm going to tell you that you're going to need about somewhere in the neighborhood of about 30 to 40% carbs, 30-ish% protein, and that doesn't leave you a whole lot, 20% maybe in your fats, depending on how you're balancing your carbs. So out of 100%, let's say that you did 40% carbs and 40% protein, just to kind of make it easy, down to 20% fat. You definitely don't need a lot of fat in your diet. No fat oftentimes causes you problems, so let's stay away from no fat. But let's kind of manage that. And then when you're looking at those calories, how many calories did you eat? If you're sitting on the sofa all day long, you need to know what your resting metabolic rate is. The average person, it's about 1,500. You don't need any more calories to survive sitting on your sofa than 1,500 calories. Think about that. Most people eat 2,000 calories. That's 500 calories that you got to burn doing something other than sitting on the sofa and sleeping. You have to do that exercising. You can run for an hour and burn 700 calories. That's pretty good. You can swim for an hour, burn 500 to 700 calories. You can do cardio kickboxing or kickboxing for an hour, 500 to 700 calories. Kettlebell's not as much. It's about 300 calories. So again, you're going to want to do kettlebell, for example, which is a strength training exercise. And then you're going to want to go for a nice long walk, an aerobic walk, a fast walk, or you need to jog or do something else. Elliptical is also good. You got to burn the calories that you consume, or you got to cut down your calories, which means dieting. Dieting sucks. I'd rather you guys work out pretty hard and eat to perform than to really go on a severe diet, especially if you guys are fasting. Guys, if you're fasting and it's working for you, what are you going to do when you stop fasting? You can put on the weight. That's the way it is. Guys, this has been a little bit longer than I had thought. It's almost 10 minutes going into this video. I'm going to cut it off here. Are you willing to do what I asked you to do exercise-wise and nutrition-wise? If the answer is yes, if you'll trust me in that, we're going to coach you, we're going to teach you, and you're going to lose weight and get fit, and you'll be healthier. If you're not willing to do the nutrition side, and you come for the physical fitness side, the only thing I'm going to measure on you is performance. You're not going to lose weight. You will gain performance. You get stronger, you get faster, you'll be healthier, and then maybe over time you'll start to lose weight because you'll become more active. Your capability will increase. But if you're not going to do the nutrition part, you're probably not going to lose the weight. You can't out-exercise a bad diet. I hope that's been helpful, guys. Thank you.